What's up, people? We are back with more of Sakura Cupid. In the previous video, we got kind of a bad ending slash the Gabriel ending. And that's because we decided to go to heaven. What a stupid, foolish mistake that was. Should have seen that one coming, especially I mean, I kind of did saw it coming, right? I did kind of say, like, this is probably not the good choice, but I'm curious. Curiosity got the better of me. It killed the cat, which would probably be me in that scenario, right? Because she would tell me that I would be like her cat. Well, it went from lab rat to then cat, which I guess is an upgrade for sure. But anyway, we're going on with the story. We're gonna move on, move past that bad ending, which never happened. We never got punished. None of that ever happened. So forget about it right now as we're moving on. As Serra kind of like wants to bring us back, right? But we ain't going down without a fight. You gotta take me dragging and carrying you over your shoulders while flying back up to heaven, Serra. It ain't happening. So that's your choice? Then come at me, Lilim. We might have been friends in the past, but I can't afford to show you any mercy now. I won't lose. I transform into my Cupid form, then turn to look at Mitsuki. She stares back at me. I'll explain this later, okay, Mitsuki? Don't worry. This is what you did at the cafe, isn't it? And this morning. That's right. Oh, I thought maybe I was just seeing things. But you're really not a normal human, are you? There's nothing normal about me, Mitsu. I am abnormal. I see. She kind of looks upset, doesn't she? This is a lot to take in. I know. Don't think about it too much. I press a hand against Mitsuki's chest. Her body is enveloped in a warm, protective wall of light. That's probably used up quite a lot of love tokens. I'm pretty low on love tokens, since I don't go matchmaking nearly as much as Serra does. But I can hardly leave Mitsuki on her own. What if she gets hurt? Whatever. I'll be fine. Don't worry, I'll get tons of love tokens later, okay? Just sit tight, Mitsuki. I'll defeat Serra and then I'll take you home and I'll treat you to a nice hot bath. Do you promise? I promise. Cross my heart and hope to die. I turn away from Mitsuki and look back at Serra. She's regarding me coolly, her eyes narrowed. So, you used your powers to protect that human girl? Of course. I'm the one who shot her, so she's my responsibility. Responsibility, huh? I never thought I'd hear you, of all people, talking about that. Maybe I grew up a little during my exile after all. Just a little bit, you know, we're still as much of a, I guess, hoodlum as always, but we grew up a little bit, okay? We're still a troublemaker. That'll never change. Don't worry, that'll never change, but we know some situations in which we are responsible and gotta own up some responsibility too. I'll just have to test that. Come, Venus. Venus? Oh, damn. She pulling out the fucking heavy artillery. Look at that. So that's the normal weaponry that Cupids use, huh? I see, okay. That's a pretty sick-ass bow. Kick-ass, sick bow. Which turns into a sick-ass bow. Yep. Alright, damn, awesome. Serra holds her right arm above her hand. In a flash of light, her trusty bow appears in her hands. My sniper still kicks the shit out of your bow, though. Her weapon looks impressive, but can it match up to a sniper? Really, though, Venus? That's such an unimaginative name. Well, what do you suggest I call my weapon? Maybe something a little more threatening? Like, you know, big badass blaster? But Cupids aren't supposed to threaten people. We're meant to bring them love and happiness. What did you call your love guns anyway? Huh? Oh. This is Love Pounder. Oh yeah, it pounds you with love, baby. It's pleased to meet you. Would you like it to pound you, Serra? I wave my hand, and my small automatic pistol appears in my hands. I grip it hard, savoring the cool material against my skin. Oh yeah. Serra looks at me quizzically. We're kind of like hugging it against our face. Love Pounder? Yeah, isn't it cool? It sounds kind of dirty. I mean, that's the idea. It only sounds dirty to those with dirty minds, exactly. Love pounder. We could be talking about, you know, a quarter pounder, but then instead of cheese, you get love, right? You're the one that makes it dirty. I don't. You're projecting. I think you're the one who's projecting, my darling Serra. Don't call me that. Why not? I think it's a cute name. Shut up, idiot baka. Is idiot the best you've got? Shut up, shut up, shut up! Wow, 3 shuts up. Serra's face is heating up. It's bright red. Alright, get ready to be pounded, girl. Aww, she looks so cute when she blushes like that. She really hasn't changed at all. I'm going to end this right now. Prepare yourself. Serra fires an arrow from her bow and move at supersonic speed, cleaving a path through the air. I'm able to dodge just in time. The air pushed aside by the arrow's trajectory catches my face. My hair flutters wildly in the breeze. The arrow hits a tree nearby and dissolves in a burst of pale blue particles. It sure packed some punch. Are you trying to kill me or something? Not kill. Cupids aren't supposed to kill. Then what's the big idea? I just thought I might grievously injured you or something. And I thought we were supposed to be friends. So did I, until you got yourself banished from heaven for being a no-good layabout. So you were lonely when I left, is that it, little Seraphim? I wasn't lonely at all. Shut up, baka idiot. Is that why you're trying so hard to bring me back now, huh? Even if it hurts me? No, I'm doing this for Lady Gabriel. Next time, I won't miss. Well, there's a losing flag if I ever heard one. Serra shoots another arrow from her bow, but her aim is off. Maybe she's shaken from our conversation. Poor little Serra. You're filled with determination, but you're so easy to manipulate. Kinda like Doe, minus the determination part. Oh yeah, she's very squeezable too, right? Like Doe, right? You'll need to try harder than that, Serra. Then this! She loads a special arrow into the bow and shoots it. What's special about this one? The arrow splits once, twice, 3, 4 times in the air, until a whole bevy of white light is raining down upon me. Each and every arrow looks like it'll hurt. You're really serious about this, huh? Of course! I'm going to bring you back even if you're unconscious, Lilim. How scary. Well, too bad for you. I can do this. I conjure up another magic shield. It absorbs most of the blows from Serra's magical arrows, but there's a lot of them to deflect. I'm trying to act tough, but I don't have all that many love tokens left. I can't keep making shields like this, or I'll be at a serious disadvantage. If I run out of love tokens, I won't be able to maintain my Cupid form, and then I won't be able to use my weapons. I'll have to wrap this battle up as quickly as possible. Alright, Serra, I'm coming for you. That's too naive. I push against the ground with the heel of my right foot and soar up into the air. The wind rushes through my hair and whistles in my ears. Serra follows my movements with pinpoint precision. She loads another one of her special arrows and shoots it into the sky. The arrow splits apart. Dozens of arrows rain down on me from above. But that will be Serra's downfall. After firing off an arrow, she's unprotected. She doesn't have another loaded in a bow. If I can reach Serra faster than her arrows can reach me, I can outfly the speed of a if I can outfly this if I can outfly the speed of a soaring arrow, there might be some hope yet. It sounds impossible, but I can do it. I'll break through impossible odds. I won't let a trick like that stop me, Serra. Just try and outpace my arrows then, Lilim. You were one of the best flyers at the school, but not even you can bend the laws of physics. We'll just have to see about that, won't we? Ha! Suck on this, Einstein, I'll show you how it's done. I dash around the side of a tree. The arrows fall after me, chasing me. I kick off against the side of the trunk. Hard. I do everything hard, baby. It propels me forward through the air. I'm faster now, much faster before. I can do it. I can reach Serra. I'll get her before the arrows pierce my wings. Hey, what? Oh yeah, we propelled ourselves off of the tree trunk to boost our speed even more. That's a brilliant plan, as Serra's realized my plan. But it's too late now. I'm moving too quickly. I have too much momentum. Boom! Gotcha, girl! Gotcha! What now, huh? I snuck up behind her, I flew past her, grabbed onto her from behind, and now I got a love pounder to your face, girl, ready to pound some sense into you. And love, of course. I mean, that's what Love Pounder does. She's all about pounding the love. I grab hold of Serra, my fingers digging around her side, and press the barrel of my gun against her cheek. The arrows rain down around us, gouging chunks of earth and dirt out of the grassy ground. If they hit Serra, they'll hurt her too. She has no choice but to summon a shield around us, protecting both of us from her attack. Serra inhales rapidly. Her chest rises and falls. Her whole body trembles. Serra's pressed up so close against me, I can hear the sound of her heart beating. I can't believe it. You got beat by a fucking exiled, kicked out of heaven, no good Cupid. A fucking lazy ass Cupid. What do you say now, huh, Serra? I can't believe it either. You were being so reckless. You don't usually break out fancy attacks like that. You're too by the books. Well, Gabriel told me to do anything I could to win. I tried my best, but I guess I'm not used to handling magical arrows with such high amounts of energy. I didn't know how to utilize them. Don't be too hard on yourself, Serra. Yeah, you only lost to the worst Cupid in heaven. Well, the worst Cupid before. Lilim? You did a good job. Really, I was starting to get a little worried. But you're too slow. You don't react quickly enough. You already thought you'd won with that second magical arrow, so you didn't load your bow. You couldn't shoot me down when I was flying towards you. That was your downfall. I guess. You're a pretty quick thinker. I wish you'd use some of that ingenuity in school. But school was boring. You could be a great Cupid if you tried hard, you know. You could be so much better than me. I don't know why you're throwing your future away. Maybe it's because it's a future she doesn't want. It's a future that was forced upon her. I don't care about the future. I want to have fun in the present. Fun, huh? Sometimes, I wish I could be more like that. Well, you might have won this battle, but you won't win the war. I'll hunt you down to the very ends of the earth if I have to, and then I'll drag you back to heaven by your hair, kicking and screaming and... Nope. Not interested at all in that. Sorry. And then I pull the trigger. Pew! The love bullet passes through Serra's head. Oh yeah, pounder! Pounder, love pounder! Pheromones invade her bloodstream like a foreign toxin. She blinks. Her face flushes. She turns to look at me. Lilim? That's right. I'm Lilim. Oh my. I can't. We got her. Oh yeah. This is how Love Pounder works. It turns your normal eyes that might maybe even like glares, you know? It turns glares into heart-filled eyes. Heart-filled eyes with love. We just pounded the glare out of her. I just can't stop saying pounding, okay? Because that's what Love Pounder does. Love Pounder pounds the living pound out of everything. She just fucking pounds. I can't believe we're standing this close together. I can't believe I'm so close to the person I love more than anybody else in the whole world. I get that a lot. Yeah, Mitsuki. Lilim, you smell so good. I've heard that before too. You're so beautiful and charming and wonderful. Please, let's have babies together. I'm begging you, which is actually biologically not possible, but sure, let's adopt, girl. I'm fine with that. Babies? No, that's going a bit too far. Just how strong are my love bullets anyway? Yeah, maybe we need to dial it back down a bit. I feel like Love Pounder pounds a bit too hard. Love arrows are effective against Cupids, but not to the same extent that they are on humans. The magic imbued within them tends to wear off pretty quickly. But maybe it's different with my love bullets. I wonder how long Serra will be struck in this lovey-dovey state. Well, it doesn't really matter. I should have more than enough time to make a speedy retreat. Lilim, please tell me. I love you so much, but you don't look at me with longing, adoring eyes.
Is there anything I can do to make you love me like I love you? Is there any way I can earn your affection? If not, then there's no meaning to this hollow, empty life of mine, and I might as well die. Give me my bow and arrow. I'll kill myself with Venus.
You don't need to go that far, Serra. God damn. What is it with my love bullets and suicidal desires anyway? Maybe I should look into that. Yeah, maybe we should tweak it a bit, right? We don't want them to like guilt us into accepting their love with suicidal threats, right? Because it's always like that. Mitsuki did it herself too. She's like, be with me or I'm gonna jump off a bridge. I don't know. She didn't say that exactly, but there is some, they always tend to have suicidal tendencies if I like deny them. If you really want me to love you, the best thing you could do is would be leaving me and Mitsuki in peace. Go back to heaven. That's all I ask.
Go back to heaven? But then I won't be able to see your face again.
It's a price you'll have to pay if you want my undying love, I guess.
I see.
I feel a little guilty about taking advantage of Serra, but it's the only way I can get her off my back. I know I'm being underhanded, but all's fair in love and war. Exactly, and hey, Serra was the one that called this a war, right? She said I may have won the battle, but I'm not gonna win the war, meaning she declared war on me right there, making everything fair. But it's doubly fair if you combine the two, maybe?
Well, it's a harsh penalty to pay, but I understand. Absence does make the heart grow fonder after all, and perhaps if I go to heaven and you remain on earth, your true feelings towards me shall awaken.
That's right, Serra. It doesn't hurt to try.
Indeed. Then I shall do as you have instructed, Lilim. They say if you love somebody, you should be willing to let them go, and that is precisely what I'll do.
I mean, that is what I've heard, right?
Adieu, Lilim. I must depart, but I will think of you the whole time that we are parted.
And with that, Serra vanishes in a flash of light. I sigh deeply and dissolve my gun into non-existence. My Cupid's uniform goes next, until I look like an ordinary human once more. An ordinary human with bright pink hair and pink eyes. Pretty ordinary, sure. Oh well, they're less ostentatious than the wings, that's for sure. Jeez, what a pain. I mean, at least pink hair, you can dye that right. Pink eyes, you can wear contact, you can wear lenses, right? So, it's not that strange to see that on a human, but it's always just fake, right? Then again, you can also see wings on a human, but they'll be fake wings too, so I guess that doesn't matter. At least hair color and eye color, right? Even if they're unorthodox hair and eye colors, it makes a person still look human. Whereas wings is like, wait, what the fuck is that, right? You look human, but you got wings. You got something that a human isn't supposed to have. I sigh and stretch my arms above my head. I haven't been in a serious fight for a while. One wrong move and Serra could have speared me. Oh yeah, I do not want to be speared at all. You know, I mean, we're kind of Yuri, right? We're lesbians, so we don't like getting speared in the first place. I managed to make it out unscathed this time. But what about the next? I sent Serra away for now, but it's only a temporary measure. Knowing her, she'll definitely come back. Come back with a vengeance. If Lady Gabriel gave her an official order to bring me back to heaven, she can't not come back. Serra values her status as a Cupid far too much. But does she value it even more than our friendship? Guess we'll find out. I'd better be on my guard from now on. Ever since I shot Mitsuki, my life has become incredibly complicated. And all I ever wanted to do on Earth was relax and eat snacks, especially the snacks part. Why must fate conspire against me like this? Why is everything so difficult? Oh man. Are you alright, Mitsuki?
I'm fine. I'm a little shaken about everything that happened at the park though.
I think anybody would be shaken by that.
I just wanted to go on a nice, relaxing date with you.
Huh? So that's the part that's shaking you? Not the whole, you know, not human, angel, Cupid, bow and arrow, me almost killing, you know, my sort of really close old best friend showing up, none of that shook you?
Well, yeah. I thought I'd be able to spend some quality time alone with you. And then this other stupid girl appeared out of nowhere. What the fuck, stupid bitch? It just isn't fair.
And you don't care that we're Cupids and we can sprout wings and that we're from heaven and like love bullets? I got love powder.
Well, I did think that was kind of weird.
Just kind of? Only kind of?
But I always sensed there was something strange about you. You don't act like an ordinary human. I think that's what drew me to you to begin with.
So, you don't mind that I shot you with a love bullet?
I don't mind. You shot me with a love bullet the moment I set my eyes on you.
Oh, well, that's reassuring, but Serra might have a point. My love bullets are custom made. They're a lot stronger than the arrows Cupids typically use. I thought I'd given you a diluted shot, but I might have made a mistake. Hell, we probably cranked it up even more. You think you love me, but your feelings might not be true. They could be an illusion. When the after effects fade away, you'll come to your senses. You'll be the same old Mitsuki you were before. And your feelings for me will probably change. And your feelings for me might be a lie.
Lilim.
Mitsuki leans forward toward the couch, or forward on the couch. She extends her hands, linking our fingers together. Her palm is so soft and warm, it's comforting.
My feelings for you aren't a lie.
But how do you know that?
I'll admit, I did feel kind of funny at the cafe yesterday. I don't remember it too well, but I guess that would be when you shot me? All of a sudden, I was hit with a desire to be honest for once in my life. I wanted to confess my real feelings to you, without hiding behind a mask. Maybe you did coerce me into confessing, but you didn't change my feelings. I loved you from the very beginning. You just helped me be more open about it. I know myself better than anybody, and I know my feelings aren't a lie. They're not. I really have had more fun with you than I've had in the last few years of my life, and if anybody says that's not true, I'll tell them that they're wrong. Even if that person's you.
Mitsuki, damn. Despite the love bullet, right, the effect of it, she still just like, seems to be so certain. Alright? I stare at her in awe. Unbidden, I find myself squeezing her fingers with my own. She really is strong. She's far, far stronger than I ever imagined.
I want to stay with you, Lilim. That's the truth.
Really?
Really?
Always?
Yes, always. Always like the one with wings.
That's probably more of a girl's joke than a guy's joke. Oh, I only know about that because of the commercials, okay? Fucking TV.
I'll stay by your side no matter what.
That's very reassuring to hear, but Serra won't give up. She wants me to go back to heaven. She was ordered to bring me back by Gabriel herself.
Then we'll have to drive Serra off, no matter how many times it takes.
Okay, that's all good and all, but what the fuck can you do against Serra, Mitsuki? You're just a, you know, puny human. You can't do shit against a Cupid.
She was your friend at school, wasn't she? She should understand.
It'd be nice if that were true, but Serra is remarkably stubborn. And even if we manage to fend her off for good, Gabriel will come and get me herself. She can be quite scary when she gets serious.
Then we'll fight her too.
Did she just like reveal the entire plot of the story? Is that actually just how it's gonna go? Right? We're gonna fight Serra, and then somehow Serra's not gonna be enough, then Gabriel will come here herself, and I guess we'll fight her and defeat her, and then love will conquer all, right? That I'm gonna say already, they just spoiled the entire fucking story. That's exactly how it's gonna go, okay? But Gabriel's one of the archangels who governs heaven. She is far stronger than me.
I don't care. My love for you is stronger than anything.
So what, you plan to destroy Gabriel with your love for me? Mitsuki.
It isn't like you to give up, Lilim. You're not acting like the cool woman I know. Believe in yourself. Believe in my love for you. If we're together, we can do anything.
Mitsuki. I find myself smiling before I can stop myself. Why does being with this silly human girl make my heart feel so light?
Thank you, Mitsuki. I don't really want to go back to heaven, so I'll do my best, and I won't give up. I'm going to stay on Earth no matter what. It doesn't matter if Gabriel, or even Raphael, or Uriel, or any of the other archangels try to pull me away. I'll fight them all. I have to. Hell, I'll fucking fight God, baby Jesus himself if I have to, okay? I think, finally, I found a place in this big, wide old world where I can be myself. Where I can be happy. Where I belong. This is where I belong. Meanwhile, in the celestial office of Archangel Gabriel, one of the 7 overseers of heaven. So you let her escape? That's right. I'm very sorry, Lady Gabriel. This happened solely because of my own carelessness. Well, I'm glad you're willing to take responsibility for your mistakes. But I am disappointed, Seraphim. You graduated from Cupid Academy with the highest grades in your cohort. Lilim was only barely able to scrape by. You should have been able to apprehend her with relative ease. I know. It's all my fault. It's because I made a mistake. I didn't realize how cunning she is. How cunning can she be? Her grades across the board were lower than average. She doesn't seem to be particularly intelligent. It's because Lilim's lazy. She's smart. I've always known that. But she never bothered applying herself. Not until she went to Earth and met that human girl. Ah, yes, the human girl. Tell me. How much does she know, huh? Well, about that, she knows everything. It seems the girl didn't know all that much until they revealed everything, right? So Lilim didn't tell her about her true identity? No, she didn't. I don't think the girl knew anything about heaven or Cupids until I descended to Earth to apprehend Lilim. So you engaged with Lilim in combat in front of a human? Yes. I must say, Serra, that doesn't sound like you. I did tell you to bring back Lilim by any means necessary, but I thought you'd be a bit more careful. I'm sorry. It was foolish of me. I understand how close Lilim would be with that unhuman girl. They were nigh inseparable, or she underestimated it. And even Lilim even used her magic to protect that girl during our fight. It was like she really cared about her. Maybe that's why she was fighting so hard. I didn't expect her to take it so seriously. Lilim's never taken anything seriously before. So why? Why that girl? Serra's gotta be like upset about it, right? Because she was very close with Lilim, and she's like, God damn, I could never get Lilim to take anything seriously, but now this fucking stupid human girl that just randomly comes walking by, she somehow is able to make Lilim be serious for once in her life? That is something you'll have to uncover for yourself. If it is true this human girl was largely ignorant about heaven until you intervened, then you have committed a grave offense. You'll never be promoted to an angel if you continue to act so carelessly. Oh, Lady Gabriel, I am sorry. Apologies mean little. Words are empty. What I want is action. Yes, of course. It is now of the utmost concern that you bring Lilim back. Bring her to me, and erase the memories of that human girl too. If you don't, it won't be your promotion that's on the line. You might get banished too. Oh, shit. Well, this could actually work out into our favor, right? If Lilim knows that if Serra fails and she'll get banished too, can't that just be something that we'll appeal to? Like, you know, Serra, just screw heaven, right? We can have fun here together on Earth, both as banished angels from heaven, right? Doesn't that sound cool, right? Us two, banished from heaven, only to have much more fun here on Earth? Banished? But of course, I can't trust careless cupids who leak our secrets to the masses. It would be a fitting punishment, don't you think? But I graduated from Cupid Academy at the top of my class. I've always applied myself seriously and diligently, and I was just following your orders. I tried my best, but Lilim got the better of me. Then you'd better work doubly hard in the future. Believe me, it pains me to say this too. You are one of heaven's shining beacons. You're a wonderful woman. But do not let me down again. Otherwise, there'll be hell to pay.
Literally hell.
Yes, of course. I'll make the preparations to apprehend Lilim right away. Good. See to it that you do. I'm surrounded by incompetent fools. How hard can it be to return one rogue Cupid back to heaven? I thought you were supposed to be smart, Seraphim, but now I'm having doubts. If she can't bring Lilim back next time, then I might have to step in.
Oh, really? Oh, it's actually coming true. Gabriel might have to go back to Earth herself and bring me, Lilim, back personally.
Maybe the old saying is true. If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.